Alright, what's up guys? It's Demapples here, back with another video. This is part 3 of the series Beating the Bots. Today we're going to be playing bots rated 2000 and up, and we're up against Lee first. Good luck to her. D4 is a strong move, okay. I'm gonna go for the London system. Very nice, trusty opening that we've been using to beat all these bots so far. And I wonder what it's going to do. E6. Okay, let's go for E3. I expect D5, but you know, you never know with these bots. C5. Alright. Let's go for knight C3. Knight F3, my bad. Just defending my pawn. Here it goes D5. Alright, knight D2. Again, I like delaying C3. It's just what I do. I'm not sure if it's a good idea or not. See what it does. Queen A5. That's an interesting move. I've never seen that. Alright. So I don't want to get into any weird tricks involving like knight E4, bishop B4 like this. I'm gonna go here now, just to cut off the queen's diagonal and make sure I don't blunder anything, which might still happen. We're gonna go for a standard London setup here. C4. Definitely strategically not the best move. Because now all of a sudden, like, we have breaks like B3 and E4. And then all our pieces come to life. So she goes queen B5, hitting my pawn. I think I'll just defend it. No reason to give her a free pawn. Queen A6. It really wants my pawns. Let's go A3. Again, I'm not gonna give her my pawn. A3 is definitely not a strategically great move, though. I would like to have gone B3 sometime. So maybe I should have gone A4 there, but we'll see. Goes H6. I'm gonna castle. I'm a very principled player, unlike this whatever the hell this was. And gonna go rook E1 now, and try to push for E4. Again, this bishop is not really the best piece on the board. Alright, let's go for E4. We finally busted through. This pawn is gonna be weak, and after the ensuing trades, our pieces are gonna be pretty active. I don't know, I'm just playing principled chess here, so takes, and yeah, we've got some nice pieces. I'm not quite sure what these guys are doing here. We could try to win this pawn. I feel like that's the right idea, but might have some wrong execution. Queen E2 looks like a very logical move to me, though. We're applying pressure on this pawn. Might go for knight D2 sometime, just to try to win it. Probably not going to win it, but we'll see how this goes. Goes rook C8. I don't know. I can consider going D5 at some point, but knight A5 is strong, which is why I shouldn't have gone A3. That was definitely a mistake on my part. But whenever the knight goes in here, obviously we can jump in as well. So let's go for H3, actually. I'm just gonna make some loft for the future and see what the bot wants to do. Definitely D5 is on the agenda. I was not expecting that move. Holy crap, that is aggressive. Probably going to follow this up with G5 as well. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I feel like this pawn pushing is really weakening. Perhaps we just drop in a knight here and try to take advantage of weak squares. And I just realized something. After B5, all of a sudden, the pressure on this pawn is non-existent. Like, usually she would have something weird like queen B6, but now there's no pressure. So I'm going to go for rook D1 and prepare to play D5 next. Our position is kind of like, I don't know, a coiled spring ready to bust and ready to bounce, or whatever the saying is. And now we're going to go here. I need more experience playing bad positions. I mean, you'll get that with me. That's pretty cocky of you. Yeah. you've definitely got a subpar position here. So already here we can win material with bishop takes, and takes. I'm not sure why I wouldn't. I could also take here. After takes, rook moves somewhere. I can take as well. I'm not sure which one is better. Or maybe when you see a good move, look for a better one. I don't know. You should also consider this move, rook d1. Looks pretty strong as well. Probably bishop e8 has to be played, but no, bishop e8 loses material because after takes, knight can't take because the bishop needs defending. So takes, I win a piece. So after rook d1, the bot probably has to go queen b7. Definitely not an ideal move. And after knight e5, like, our position is looking pretty great. Probably knight takes e5 is forced, or else we have some weird tactics, I would assume. This is intense though. Rook d1, queen b7. I can't really pile up the pressure anymore with queen d2, because after bishop e8, all of a sudden this works because I don't have pressure here. So knight e5, or maybe just bishop e8 right away. No, if bishop e8 I can take, and then I win material, I think. Yeah. So rook d1, queen b7, knight e5, knight takes e5. Queen takes e5, I presume. Bishop f6, and honestly, we aren't getting that much out of that interaction right there. Again, we could also just gobble this pawn. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just wondering. Feel like giving the bot the file is definitely not the right way to go. So we could try to do this, and then we can fight for the file. So I think I'm gonna go for this version. I expect rook takes, and we can take here with a skewer. And the way I do it, right, the bot isn't just getting the file for free, so let's take this one. And after takes, we can fight for the open file with rook here or something. I could also consider a move like queen e6 with multiple attacks. That looks pretty strong to me. Actually, so queen e6, let's say takes. Of course that's not forced, but obviously the queen has to go somewhere. Actually queen e6 looks pretty good to me. Just activating our pieces to the maximum, or forcing more trades, which is definitely good for us since we're up material. We attack the knight here, and the knight has to either move or protect something. Goes for that. Wow, I didn't actually see that move. I'm not sure what that does though, to be fair. I'm thinking I can just go bishop here, and all of a sudden the bot is probably in a pickle, right? Because they have to defend the knight, and the rook also attacks the bishop. So after bishop e3, I don't really see a good solution for it. Let's go bishop e3. Let's see what it does. Maybe, again, bots defend really well, but also we have a double attack. Oh shoot, I forgot about that move. Oh man. Alright, that was well played on the bot's part. Kind of missed that move, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see here. Alright. We can go for knight d4, which looks fine to me. I'm not sure if I want to exchange rooks though. My rook does look pretty strong here. Let's see, does this move work? No, pawn takes, and Lee would be fine. So I'm considering this move. I could also just take, of course, and see where that goes, but I'm interested in trading on my terms. Now, I'm not sure if this is a better version or not. but I guess we would find out if Lee went for that. Also, I don't have to exchange the rooks. I'm not sure if trading the rooks benefits me or her, but my rook is looking pretty nice here, so I'm actually just not going to trade. Rook d1 check. Oh, shoot. I may have screwed up, because now the rook is getting active, the bishop is getting active. Alright, that was not ideal. But again, if rook b1, anytime, like, I always have this nasty idea. And now that the bishop is on d6, I think I can just, like, go back in with the rook. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I can also consider knight d4 ideas as well. So it goes there. After knight d4, I feel like I'm just completely winning. I could be wrong, but knight d4 looks like a really strong move. Attacking the knight, attacking the pawn, basically forcing this. And after the exchange, the bishop is under attack. Bishop would have to move, and then we can play something like rook b6 and scoop up this pawn. Hopefully this idea works. Oh, but there's b4. Oh my gosh, the engine is smart. But it's alright. I still think that this combination is good for us. So also we could consider taking here, but after knight f3 check, we would lose our rook on d6, so let's not do that. Let's just take here. Looks like my aggressive play has been punished. I have a lot to learn. Okay, that is true. Hopefully we can continue punishing this play and get the dub. So, again, rook b7, I was thinking the bot could go b4. And after takes, I can't really take because my bishop is hanging. Additionally, I could go rook a6, but after rook d2, I don't know, it just doesn't seem as good. It's not the same thing. But, lastly, after rook b6, b4, pawn takes, and rook c6, I think I am netting a pawn, because there's no way to defend this pawn, really. And so, let's go for that. Rook b6 here. Rook d2 doesn't really do anything because I defend this. Yeah, takes is played by the bot, and now rook c6 was our plan. We're gonna scoop up this pawn. I actually didn't consider b3. I should have looked at that. But the bot goes king g8 for an inexplicable reason. And, usually we want to keep, usually we would like to keep the pawn as far away from the king as possible, so bishop takes would make a lot of sense. I think it is the best move. We could also take with the pawn, which looks strong as well, just solidifying our strong bishop here. But I think I'm gonna take with the bishop. It's harder for an opponent to defend a b pawn than a c pawn in this position. And so I think here that we have a forced win, because there's no way after the exchange of rooks black holds this endgame. It's just not possible. We're up 2 pawns, but more importantly, our pawn is on this side of the board, really far away. Just gonna bring the king into the center now, hopefully. Lee is also doing the same thing. Alright, king d5 I expect, and then bishop c3 is what I'll go for. Goes there. I don't really agree with that. Now she let me obtain a nice dominant position in the center. I'm not sure what the bot is going for here. So, our only way to win, I almost played b4 and hung my pawn there. The way to win here is pretty simple though. We just have to advance our pawns like at the right time and just stretch the defenses thin. So I could start here with f4. It's a bit committal, but it should be a fine move. So let's go for f4 here. Wondering what the bot will do here. Takes. Alright, let's take here. And now as you can see, we have 2 split pawns. And we have one last thing going for us. Our bishop is the color of the queening square of this pawn. It is really nice when you have an h pawn. If it's not of the same square, you might have some difficulties winning. So let's go for f5. I don't see anything wrong with that. Hey, I'm the one who's supposed to be attacking. Shut up, loser. Like, no one likes you. Alright, we're forcing all the pieces back even further. I am just going to obtain a more dominant position in the center, because why not, you know? It's not like the bot can do anything about it. These pawns are both on light squares. They're untouchable. The bishop and the pawn form an invisible barrier for the king, which is really nice to see. Like, here is covered by the pawn. All of this is covered by the bishop. Now we can just push our pawn, and now that our king is a bit closer too, it's like even more convenient. I'm actually gonna bully the bot a bit more and go bishop d4, just stopping it from controlling anything. b5 now. Expect bishop a5 or something. Bishop there. Alright, so if here, then here. But that's fine with me. I'm just gonna keep pushing. And also importantly, our bishops are the same color, not opposite color. If the bishops were opposite colored, she might have a chance to draw, but it's not gonna happen here. Let's promote to a rook just to troll around. Probably takes, yeah. And importantly, as I said earlier, our bishop is of the right color. So now Lee is wasting her time playing on a dead endgame. We're just going to win this pawn and promote one, if not both of our pawns. I expect king f6 and king g4, yeah. Okay. Now it's simple. We just promote a pawn, and yeah, we're cruising to victory here. Not much Lee could really do. Let's go for check. Just to control the square, you know, be annoying. Let's go here. Again, not much the bot can really do at this point. And yeah, let's see about the next game where we play a 2200 bot, I think. I don't know. We'll see. So, check here. Looks like he got another queen. I only have one queen. I don't know what you're talking about. This loss will be another step in my improvement. That is so deep. Wow. I wish I could think about my losses that way. But yeah, alright. That's gonna be mate. Let's go. We beat Lee.